So here's an incredible thing. Charities of our size don't usually have a building of such importance. The challenge is to make that building relevant and to make it usable. 25 years later, it is unbelievable that with Gensler's support and creativity, we have managed to repurpose the building such that it, for the 21st century, becomes usable for those who not only have received bursarial support, but for everyone who wants to work in a co-working community.
When we first approached the building, we were looking at what architectural features were really worth retaining and those that actually created slightly pinch points or pain points. So we looked at removing as many internal walls as possible to really open up the space and bring in much more daylight, as well as increasing that visible connectivity from one space to another, so that when someone stands in the building, they can actually see all the various different activities that are happening there, as well as being able to actually understand the scale of the building in which they're standing.
We attended a session here at the centre where all alumni presented to us. They've been given a brief of reimagining the centre. We found it extremely useful to get their ideas, to understand how a building can work for the actual users.
I love the little touches of the alumni. They're everywhere. They come here and they point out that they did that bit. That was on my drawing and that was on my drawing and things like that.
The concept that we developed was on the healing process, where you have the original incident, then you have the immediate reaction, which we felt that this building was actually a reaction to Stephen's death. And now as the trust is moving much more onto the positive side, we were looking at the idea of healing, which is like fibres coming back together, creating connectivity, in a sense of bridging gaps, and that was then actually laid out across several of the design interventions in the space.
The starting point for the graphics project in this building was Stephen Lawrence's passion for architecture. Our space is aimed towards young creatives and particularly architects. That's why we wanted to use architectural drawings language to be reflected in the signage and the environmental graphics.
This building now has a way to earn income, to keep the charity going, to realise the dreams, to support young people and beyond, and to make sure that we continue to campaign for equality.